Alright, so to start off this clip, I had just finished killing somebody, and I'm in the blue zone pretty close to the safe zone, and then I heard a car behind me. Unfortunately, I'm bad at hitting targets that are moving pretty quickly like that, so I just spray a couple shots and then keep moving to the safe zone. I hear a car shot as well, so I'm kind of worried approaching the safe zone that I'll die to a sniper shot. I also hear that the car stopped, likely at the buildings just inside the safe zone, so I know I'm probably going to meet at least one person as soon as I get there. So as I figured, I'm now getting shot at, but I do have the M16, which is by far right now my favorite assault rifle in the game, and I have a 4x scope on it, and I'm pretty sure I know where this guy's at. So instead of trying to rush through the trees into the safe zone, I instead opt to take the fight. So it ended up being a pretty close fight. I ended up having to holster my weapon and rush into the zone to heal up, but I healed up perfectly fine, won the fight, and all is good. Not sure what to tell you there. That guy was just not looking around enough, not aware of his surroundings. Next safe zone was fairly far away, so I opted to get in the car and start driving to the zone. I got shot at a couple different times, which you're not going to hear because the clip is muted until it stops fast forwarding. But there was an AK somewhere in there was a silenced M4 somewhere in there. And now that I'm kind of close to reaching the edges of the safe zone, I noticed that we're in a wheat field, which is really scary considering I only have a car right now, so I'm making a lot of noise and it's very easy to see me, so I'm trying to find a hill or something to hide behind at the very least to have some sort of cover right away. And then I managed to flip my car. So now that I've made a scene by flipping my car, I'm trying to find some sort of immediate cover just to avoid getting shot at. I see a tree directly between me, the safe zone, and then this little hill that I'm looking at. So I kind of hide behind there, pop in an energy drink just to keep my energy up and kind of just take in what's going on around me. That Mini 14 sounded really close and I want them dead. So with that Mini 14 out of the picture, I ended up picking it up for myself. Dropped my micro Uzi, picked up the Mini 14. He had an 8x flash hider and extended quick draw for that. So between the DMR and the M16, I'm feeling pretty good now. So now it's just a matter of moving to the safe zone, trying to make sure I have some sort of cover to sit behind, making sure I keep my energy up, and then keep an eye out for people. So speaking of keeping an eye out for people, I managed to spot this guy on the hill over to my left. I know he has to move towards me, so I just keep trying to move into the safe zone and then keeping an eye over towards his direction to see when he's going to cut in, and I assume at this point that he hasn't seen me. As it turns out, he did see me. Still managed to kill him, so that's the good part. I noticed he shot my helmet, and I have a level 3 helmet, so I'm guessing he has either an SKS or a Kar 98, and judging from the damage, I'm going to edge towards a Kar 98, which I would really love at this point. I'd rather have a Kar 98 over the Mini 14, so I have to go loot the guy even though it's this late in the game. And that's why you never stop moving while you're looting, or you pray to God that every other person in the game cannot aim. I honestly God thought that guy was outside of the zone. I don't know how the fuck he didn't kill me, but I'll take it. Could have been a cleaner kill if I did not potato the shots from the M16, but kill's a kill. Now, the issue with getting a kill this late in the game is because of the fact that I don't have a suppressor. Anybody in the circle can hear me and probably knows exactly where I'm at right now, so because of that, I need to start playing really cautious and get into some cover immediately. By far the greatest sound that you can hear in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is when there are 3 people alive, one person starts shooting, and those shots are not being aimed at you. That can almost guarantee a win. I know the general direction of where the last guy is, so right now it's as easy as making sure that I can see him before he sees me and getting the first shot. Of course, it actually helps if you land the first shot. It's very questionable to keep trading from the same position over and over like I am, but luckily enough he's doing the same thing and I feel extremely confident that I'm going to eventually hit a shot. So there we go, I finally hit some shots and then got the win. If I wanted to, I probably could have played it a bit safer and just not peeked as much and stayed behind the rock more since the circle was on me anyway. However, because first person, if I would have stayed behind the rock, he could have moved left or right or even charged directly at the rock and I would have never known. So I opted to kill him early on instead.